Today's declutter is going to be focusing about items that I've decided to let go of in the past month, and the way that I did it, as I always do, is by wearing my stuff. So I put on something and then I decide if I want to keep it or not, if it makes me feel good or not. And lately, because I'm on a no-buy, I just recently started a no-buy, I have the need to actually hold on to things more than usual. So I don't want to let go that easily the way that I did before. And so the things that you're going to see in here, I'm going to walk you through them. And we do have a couple of things that are on the chopping block. So there are maybe, I'm not absolutely sure that I want to let go of them yet. So maybe we'll give them some time to stay and sit and see what we're going to be doing about them. But the main focus about today's video is that I'm not going to be replacing anything. I feel like until now, I kind of decluttered very mindfully, I have to say, but I decluttered in a way that, you know, my thought process was, okay, I'll declutter that piece and I'll be on the hunt to find something similar but better, meaning I decluttered a white shirt and then I was, okay, this white shirt doesn't work because A, B, and C, and then I'm going to be on a hunt to find a shirt like this that works even better, that has better features, maybe a different neckline or maybe, you know, a different cut to it, but still a white shirt. With this declutter, I'm not going to be having that kind of a mindset because I'm on a no-buy and I don't want to be adding anything else into my closet. I just want to curate it, and if there are things that I'm not using, then it's a waste of space and also some other women can enjoy it. Let's dig into the clothing. Some of the things in here I bought myself and some of them are free from the secondhand swap that I have either in my family or with my friends. All right, so I think that we are going to be starting with the things that are for sure are going, and then I'm going to talk to you about the maybes. Actually, before I get started with the tops, I just wanted to share with you a pair of shoes that I'm going to be declutter. As you can see by their back, they're worn out, and this is the perfect way for me to part ways with a piece that I bought, doesn't matter what that is when I used it so much after I purchased it. I got my money's worth and now it's going, not because I didn't like it or not because it didn't work for me, but just because it's worn out. And so I currently don't have to go out and purchase another pair of sneakers because I do have that pair, which are from the same shop exactly. The shop is called Decathlon. I don't know if you have it like internationally, but I think it's a Spanish shop. But I bought two of them together and clearly I wore the black one more. But now I'm just going to opt into wearing those. And that's gonna be good enough for me. I'm not going to be spending money right now into buying new pieces because I'm on a no-buy. So we have one pair of sneakers that are going and one that are staying. And then in here, I have the first piece that I do want to let go of. This is a secondhand swap find, and this is a mango top. This is beige, like a dark grayish maybe velvet top. This bothers me. First of all, I don't wear it. I figured that I don't really like really thin straps. I prefer something a little bit thicker or something that covers my shoulders and my armpit. I don't really enjoy those kind of spaghetti. It's not really a spaghetti strap because it's not that thin, but I don't like it. I don't like the cut of it, and I don't like the way it sits on me. Of course, I saw that it was mango, and I immediately snatched it because also I really thought it's going to be like a really nice retro vintage old Hollywood glam vision that I had in my head. I was like, okay, I'll be wearing my dark hair slicked back. I'll have a winged liner and a red lipstick and this on. A shiny velvet beige top with ruffles. It's going to be phenomenal. But I hate how it sits. Every single time that I put it on, I end up taking it off. And also the fabric, it kind of leaves a lot of fuzzies on all of the rest of my clothes in my closet. I keep having to see like those little fuzzies. I keep having to clean the rest of my clothes just because of this stuff, so that's super inconvenient. I'm going to return it back to the secondhand swap and see if there's any other woman that can make actually good use out of this, because I'm not having fun having this. This next top is in the same color scheme. I don't remember what's the name of the creator who said that, but this is the bully pieces in your wardrobe. This top, whenever I wear it, I feel like super stuff and super big and super bulky in a very unattractive way, and it just makes me feel so uncomfortable. But the thing is, I cannot put my finger on what about this top makes me feel that, because I have other tops that are like that as far as the, you know, same width of a strap, and they do make me feel good. And I just feel like the cut is super beautiful. It mirrors in the front and in the back same depth, which is exactly the right depth. It's not too deep where it's vulgar looking, but it's not too conservative. It's nice. And the color is very classy, right? It's beige. I mean, it's very classy. And you look at it, and I remember thinking, this will be a workhorse in my wardrobe. I'll be wearing it time and time again. And for some reason, every single time that I put this on, I'm hurrying to take it off because I look so bad in it, and I'm not sure what the deal is. And I've been trying to think about it from all angles to figure this out. So next time that I'm actually purchasing something like this, I will not be making the same mistake, because I don't want to be wasting my money. That I did bought myself. That's not a secondhand find. I did bought that myself. It wasn't expensive. It was from a fast fashion brand, so it wasn't expensive, but I do want to understand why why this is making me feel so bad when I put this on. I'm not sure, but this is going to be Declutter. I know that somebody at secondhand swap is going to be snatching that, because it's like ideal, but it's not when I put it on my body. It's ideal. See, this is what I'm talking about. See all those little fuzzies that you can see over here? These are from the velvet top that you saw earlier. So this is a midi kind of dress, black dress. Really comfortable. I did wear that in my last Thailand vacation. I wore that in Phuket when we're going out on a dinner, but I have to say, I think I have better things in my closet, and I feel like I can do better. These I got secondhand from my cousin. It was just a hand-me-down. She paid a lot of money for that dress. It's a black dress with some gold detailing on it, and apparently there was this really familiar Israeli singer that wore that, so she went and got it as well. I think she just liked it. I don't think she bought it because of the singer, but they happen to have the same dress. It ties on your shoulders. I mean, it's a cute dress, but I don't love it. I did just took it because it was my cousin's and it was beautiful. It looks beautiful. It just doesn't, something about this just doesn't feel right when I put this on. I mean, I have so many other things in my closet that when I wear them, I do feel like a bombshell, and I feel like all eyes on me, and I'm so beautiful, and I enjoy the way that I look at myself in the mirror. I don't feel like that with this dress, but it's a good dress. Maybe it should be on a maybe, but actually, I don't want to have it, guys. I feel like I do have to. No, I don't want to have it, really. I'm just going to declutter it. May some other woman enjoy the famous singer dress that my cousin paid for. Next is this dress. I got it at the secondhand swap. It's a really cute one. It has puffy sleeves, and the neckline is quite open and nice, and there's a keyhole in here. And the length is right, and then they have those kind of scrunchy thingy material in the back to make it a little bit more cinch and glued to your body. I saw it at a secondhand swap, and in there you don't really have the option to try things on. And when I came back home and tried it, it's way too big. I cannot make it work. So unfortunately, I have to let this go, and I'll take it back to the secondhand swap scene if there's any other woman who likes that. So this is an H&M swimsuit like cover up that I got at the secondhand swap for free. I was just on a vacation in Thailand, and not even once did I use a beach cover up. I was just in my bikini, and then when it was time to go back to our hotel room, I just threw on the clothes that I came in with, like the dress that I had on that day or whatever. And I never ever gravitated towards something like this, and this has been in my closet for about 4 years now at this stage. And I feel like if I haven't, it's a nice thing in theory. It's a nice idea. I just don't really use that kind of stuff. If you are a woman that uses cover-ups, then maybe. But for me, it's so much easier just to throw back on the dress that I came in with. And in this kind of heat, either in Israel or in Thailand, you get dry, like your bikini get dries in a matter of minutes, so you don't have to wait long. I don't see a use of this kind of thing, so I'm just going to take it back to the secondhand swap after 4 years of this being in my closet, not being worn once. This is just a simple gray top that I got from the secondhand swap from Bershka. It's 100% cotton, and gray is my favorite color, especially this kind of light gray. I really love the color, and I love the cut. However, it's way too short for me. It's hard for me to get to that point because I'm 5'1", and all the cropped things are exactly my length, but this is cropped even for me. And when I wear that, I just feel like a little boy who outgrown his clothing and his mom forget to like update his wardrobe or something. So I don't feel like an elegant feminine woman when I wear that. I'm just going to let that go back to the secondhand swap. I do have something similar to this that I love to bits, and that is a gray shirt that seems like probably nothing to you, but it looks so nice on me, and I really enjoy having that. Again, it's 100% cotton. I bought it, I feel like 4 years ago, 4 years ago, and it's still very loved. It's a shirt that I definitely had a really good cost per wear, because this was less than $10, and I wore the heck out of this one for years, and I love that. And so that will compete with the other one you just saw, and I 10 times out of 10 would always pick this one and not the other one. So I have something to replace it with in my own closet, and I don't have to go out and purchase anything. This top is another one from the secondhand swap, and it's from New Look Petite. I was really excited to see that because I am petite, and so many things are really long when I try to style them. So when I saw that, I grabbed it. However, the fabric, I tried to wear it to work about a month ago, and I haven't even left the house with it. I took it off immediately, and I wore that instead. That's what I wore instead. It's just a polka dot cream and black button-down shirt that I love so much more, and I bought it years ago, and it still rocks. And if I'm going for that kind of thing, I will always pick up the one that I love more. And so there's no reason for me to keep that. I really hate the buttons. I feel like they're really, I don't know, untasteful. And then the fabric is really suffocating me. It's the kind of fabric that is polyester that is so, there's different kinds of polyester, you know what I mean? Some of them are actually feeling okay, but this one is really suffocating, and I just start to feel claustrophobic when I wore that, and so it's gonna go. It's nice for work though, but not if I'm going to pray that the clock will tick and I'll get back home to take that off. Now we do have a couple of things that I want to go through, and then we'll get to the ones that are maybe. First of all, what was I thinking? This is a belt that I bought off of Shein about a year ago, and it's tarnished. I'm sure you can tell there's a little bit of green in there, but also it's no longer my style. I really liked pearls back then, and I was into this kind of a retro vintage type of outfit, but now I know better what works for me and what I love in my personal style, not just an influenced style. And so I wouldn't wear those kind of things, even if it was in a good condition, if it wasn't tarnishing. I know that I just wouldn't pick that up. It makes me feel old when I put pearls on my body. If I put them in my earrings, that's fine. I love pearl earrings, but if I put them somewhere in my outfit, I do feel old. I feel like it ages me, so I'm going to let that waist belt go. And then in here, I have a bunch of, first of all, this bikini, the red one, I've had for 15 years, and it's no longer usable. You know how they kind of get crusty because of time? So it's okay. It served me so well. I've been wearing it so many times now, but it's time to let it go. Just like the shoes, I'm really happy to let go of things when it comes from that place of I've been wearing it loads, I've been using it loads, and now it's no longer in good condition. So I'm just gonna let go of this bikini. Unlike, so this is a bikini panties that I'm letting go of. I haven't paid for it. I was given this to try by a friend, but it's brand new, so I'm just going to return it. It's new with tags. But unlike what I was trying to say, that well-used red bikini is completely different story to those. All of those, oh my god, what's my shirt doing in here? All of those, I have 3 bikinis in here. All of them are new with tags, and I haven't even worn them. You can see that the safety hygiene thingy is still on. All of them are from Pretty Little Thing, and I remember exactly when I bought all of this. I had a boyfriend back then, I'm talking, I don't know, 6 years ago. I had a boyfriend who we were together on a vacation, and I had some sort of a bikini back there. I do remember which bikini it was. It was actually a bikini that I liked, but he had comments about it, and to be honest, I did look myself back again, and the bikini was kind of starting to lose its shape, and I felt very ugly and very insecure. And what I did is I went to Pretty Little Thing. I don't know if they still sell stuff or not. It was years ago, so I don't know if they're still on the market. But I went to Pretty Little Thing and I bought a bunch of cheap bikinis to compensate myself and him for that. And I did bought one really expensive bikini from Victoria's Secret as well, that I do still have till this very day. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous bikini, and I wore that. But those are extremely, I'll show you, they're extremely like vulgar and seductive, and they have all this weird shape. I don't even know how to put this on. I'm trying to show you, but I don't even know how would I put this on. And it's not my vibe anymore. I don't try that hard to be the sexy girlfriend that everybody are looking at when she passes by, and to be like a trophy wife that is, oh, look, the kind of woman I bagged, she's the sexiest in here, and everybody want to her. And so I don't do this kind of things anymore. They're newy tags. Maybe that's still a vibe of somebody else, and she can have that. But that's a mistake I did years ago. Today I actually have really nice bikinis. They are not hyper modest, but they are not seductive or vulgar in any way. They're classic bikinis, and I do love them, and I am going to wear them. I have 2 bikinis. One of them is black, and one of them I did bought in my recent Thailand vacation. And then I have another one from Victoria's Secret, as I said, that I bought at the same batch with like all of those that I am still going to treasure. So 3 bikinis, that's not too bad. I do want to keep all of them. They fit me, they're nice, I enjoy them. Yeah, those can go for sure. And I don't ever want to go back to being that woman again, okay? I don't want to be again the woman who tries so hard to impress others, men or women. I just want to be a woman who feels confident, comfortable, and enjoy her times in the beach. Like it's okay, it's in the past. Let's not judge ourselves too harshly. It's in the past, we can move past that. Now I do want to dig in, and let's move away from the sunshine. I do want to dig into the things that I'm thinking about decluttering, but I'm not sure yet. They were in my declutter bin for about a month now, and I waited to see if my opinion about them has changed, and maybe. Oh, one more thing that I am decluttering, but I'm just going to toss it. I'm not going to take it in the secondhand swap, is one of my all-time favorite shirts. It has this kind of an open back, low back, I should say. I can't really say much, but this is like a low back, and it comes right down to your bra strap, so it's like the perfect position. It's great, it's amazing. The fabric is super nice. Last time that my boyfriend ordered pizza, there was a couple of pieces that fell on top of me, and I was wearing this shirt, and I cannot get the oil stains out. I tried, but they are all over this shirt, and I'm not gonna wear stained shirts, like, no. So I'm just going to toss it. Now for the maybes. I have 2 tops and 2 pants to go through. All right, for this pair of jeans, I bought it 3 years ago, I think, and I only wore it once or twice. I do remember one day that I wore it. It was in my London trip. But other than that, maybe I only wore it once. And the reason is, first of all, it's a beautiful piece in my opinion. I don't really wear jeans because I find them uncomfortable, and that is going to be one of those cases. But I feel like it's a beautiful piece. It's a 100% cotton jeans, and I really like the length of it. My thighs don't rub against each other in this shorts, and they'll also, it's not too revealing either. I mean, it's well covering on my butt. You cannot see too much, and I like that. I love the daisy embroidery. I think it's very feminine and a really nice take on a pair of jeans. I also like the rise. There are exactly like the height of rise that I enjoy, not too low, not too high. It's in a good place. The reason that I'm decluttering is when I tried it on in the store and I thought about getting it, I was just standing, and when I sit down, this part digs into my crotch so bad that it actually hurts. It hurts to sit down, and I don't think I deserve to suffer sitting down because of a piece of a clothing. I feel like, and also where would I wear this to? I wear it when I walk my dog. I wear it when I go out in grocery shoppings or something like that, or just meeting with the girls, something easy and casual. I could wear something like this. But in any of those occasions, I wouldn't choose to have something that hurts me when I'm sitting down. Because if I'm going to a grocery store, for example, or to meet the girls, I'll usually drive there, and driving means I'm sitting down, and that is so painful, and I'm not gonna do that. And for that kind of scenarios, let me move that for you. And then for that kind of scenarios of wanting to just go do grocery shoppings or going with the girl, I have this pant that I got H&M. I'll wear this kind of a dressy shirt that I have from H&M, and I have it for years now, and it's really pretty. It's extremely comfortable. I wore the heck out of this in my Thailand trip right now to go sightseeing and doing everything around Thailand. And so if I want to be comfortable yet put together and wear something like shorts to be like, you know, to feel at ease and to feel ventilated, I'll go for something like this, or for my H&M. And this is not an H&M commercial. I just really like shopping there. It's an honest girl's opinion. I do have my H&M skirt, which is, it looks like a skirt, but it's a pant. And I have that. This is 100% cotton as well, and it's gorgeous, and I feel really nice wearing these two when I need. And I have something similar like that from Shein. Where is that though? Somewhere in here. Oh yeah, it's hung up with the rest of the skirts. I have another skirt that is navy blue from Shein that I love. I'll wear one of those instead. I think I'm convincing myself to let that go now. I would wear any of the other option instead of this. And so my thought is, okay, I may have to move again, unfortunately, this summer. And my thought is, okay, I'll keep this around. There's no rush into deciding right now if I want to keep it or declutter it. I'll keep this for now in my closet, and then when summer comes and it's maybe time to move out, I can decide if this is something that I want to be taken with me or not, even though I don't really want to have burdening myself with a declutter as well as moving, but it's probably going to happen anyways. Knowing myself, I really enjoy going through my closet and curate it and decluttering it, and it's something that I take pleasure in. It's not a chore. And so maybe I'll do that anyway. I think I'll keep it for now, and if another summer is going to go by without me wanting to put this on, then I'll let this go. But I do know that I'm going to put this on only for activities where I know that I'm just going to be standing, not sitting in the car, going to somewhere, not going to sit with friends. I mean, if I'm just walking the dog, that's the only option. And I don't even want to wear that walking the dog, but anyway. I usually wear leggings or something comfortable because we're doing a good walk, like it's my exercise. I'm gonna keep that for now. It's just too precious. But then I'm thinking, okay, if I'm not decluttering now and next time I'll declutter it, it will be the beginning of fall, then there's going to be no use in that to people who are going to go through the secondhand swap trying to decide if they want to take it or not, because it will not be the right season. So that's something I need to keep in mind as well. But for now, it's just a maybe. I'm not sure. I do want to declutter it though. Another thing that I was thinking about decluttering is this dress pants from Nine West, and I bought them myself 6 years ago at Ross, actually, when I was in the US for a business trip. I bought them at Ross, and they were so cheap, and they served me so nicely. But now when I look at them, last time I did try them on, I felt like they're outdated. I feel like they're aging me, and I do want to have a pair of tailored trousers, black ones, for work for my period days, because when I'm on my period I freak out about things, and I'm always scared that people are going to see or notice, or am I going to be having an accident. So I always prefer wearing black bottoms when I'm on my period. So that was a great solution. I do have another pair of trousers that are black for work, but they're a little bit more figure fitted, so they're a little bit tight around my butt, and I don't feel like it's given me enough privacy during that time of the month. I feel uncomfortable wearing those. So that was my go-to. Whenever I was on my period and I went to work, that was my go-to. But recently I felt like I want to be wearing something a little bit more updated, and I put a picture on the screen of something that I did saw. I actually ordered them, and I returned them because I ordered the wrong size, and now I know they're good. I know the quality of them, and I know my size, and I know that they're perfect length for me, and I just need to kind of order the right size for me. However, I'm on a no-buy, and I don't want to be spending money on clothes right now. I want to save my money, and I want to hit my financial goals. I'm thinking about keeping this around. I mean, so how bad can it actually be just wearing something that makes me feel a little bit dated? I'm sure it's not that bad. I can make this work. Maybe I can wear something a little bit more edgy and young at the top of my clothing, and that way kind of make it a little bit more modern. I don't want to be too hasty, and I don't want to be decluttering that just because I felt ugly that one day that I wore that. I'm going to keep this for now because, again, I don't want to go out and buy new clothing, and I don't have something else to replace it with within my closet. I have something tight, and it's not answering the same need. I need something a little bit loose, something that gives me a little bit more privacy. I'll keep that for now. It's not ideal, it's not perfect, and I know that not everything has to be perfect, but I have this need to curate my closet so every single piece is perfect for me, and I'm starting to realize that this is not going to happen. I have a lot of beautiful pieces. I feel like this is a beautiful wardrobe that I have right here, and I can be satisfied with the things that I have instead of rushing out and find the next best thing or the next most perfect piece to accommodate all of my needs all the time. And so I'm going to keep that. It's going to come out of the maybe bin and into my closet. Next, for the last two tops that I have in my wardrobe that I'm debating whether I should let them go or not. This red top, I bought it in the winter 2 years ago. I was just taking a walk through the malls and do some window shopping, and then I did actual shopping. And this top was very heavily discounted, and I did wanted something to brighten up my wardrobe back then. I remember having a lot of black and beiges and grays and navy blues, and I just wanted something a little bit different, so I picked up this red one. It was before the knowledge that I gained over the past 2 years by trying things, and before I actually understood that square necks like this make me feel very wide and very big, and I find them unflattering on me. However, I feel like it's a good piece. Like it has a really nice color. It's looking elegant it's like this knitted fabric. So it looks elegant when you put this on, and maybe next fall I'll feel different about it. And I don't want to be hasty, and I don't want to have to buy things next fall as well because I over decluttered this year. I think I'll take it back into my closet and give it another fall, and if in the fall of next year I'm still not gravitated towards it, or still I'm putting this on and then taking it off because I'm feeling widen it, then I can finally let that go during next fall. But right now, I think I'm just gonna let it sit around my closet and we'll see. Then this top, I got it at a secondhand swap. It's originally from Mango, and it's a linen top that makes me feel really pretty when I put this on, but for some reason the buttons, like the wooden buttons of it, drive me nuts, and I feel like they're downgrading my appearance when I wear that. But on the other hand, when I wear that, I do feel very, very pretty. And I feel like the problem was until a month and a half ago, I had nothing that I felt good pairing it with. Like I had no bottoms to pair it with. But recently in my H&M haul, I bought a couple of things, and I did share that haul with you, and so you can go ahead and watch that. But I just also show you my khaki skirt that goes and pairs so well with it, and also the dressy shorts that I have that are beige. Both of them pair really nicely with it. And the thing is, let me take this down just to show you. Okay, as far as my closet is set up, what you see from this wooden thing and on are things that I can wear to work, meaning in there are beautiful pieces of clothing, but they are a little bit revealing, like tank tops, for example, and one shoulder dresses, and I cannot wear them to work most of the time. So what you see from this hanger and to the right are things that I can wear to work. And I wanted to have something that is a little bit more special. Like what I have in here are polka dots, stripes, and then plain colors. That's pretty much what I have in here. And I was like, oh, this could be a nice addition. And I do now, after my recent haul, have things to pair it with. So I think I'm going to give it another shot this spring and summer. And if I do enjoy wearing that to work, great, it can stay around. And if not, I'll declutter it. But I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work, and that way to get some more wear out of this and put this to work. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoy this messy declutter and a lot of back and forth thoughts. I'm definitely not going to be purchasing anything right now. I'm just going to let those things go and not bring new stuff into my closet, because I really do want to stop the buying decluttering cycle that we see going on social media so much lately. And so if you enjoyed this kind of video and if you like this kind of message, then feel free to like and subscribe and comment and stick around. I would love to have you here in the next one. Bye for now.